Hello, Pinup Miami here, and today I am at Thrift, and I'm gonna show you guys tips and tricks about thrifting in this new normal. And just so you know, if you don't know who I am, my name is Pinup Miami, and I run events around South Florida. I host pinup events. Hopefully, there's gonna be a difference moving forward, but we'll figure it out. But for now, I'm gonna show you what I do when I thrift. So, give me a moment. Just so you know, I am secluded from everyone in the store, so that's why I'm not wearing my mask so you could hear me. The store is located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Tiffany here owns the store. She will be talking one day on these lives. But feel free to ask any questions. Make sure to hit that like button so I know that you're here. Say hello. And I'm gonna start off just by showing you all what I'm wearing. I know that a lot of us are on a budget since we haven't had jobs and stuff, or been out of a job for a while. So buying bed sheets at a thrift store, you can make an outfit. So for example, I got this Toy Story bed sheet, and I turned it into this dress. Let me move back. See? And it's a great investment because, you know, you could go to Joann Fabrics and get this fabric for $8 a yard when you could get a whole bed sheet set for $8, and then you could make a dress that requires a lot of fabric. You know, I even decorated this hat with the Toy Story fabric. I even made these earrings. Look how cute. They're like little Toy Story from the fabric. I just hot glued it. I should have cleaned it a little bit, but it's still usable. Nobody sees the back of the earring. Thank you, Janine. Woo. I also made, for the first time, a purse out of this. This is all one bed sheet, $8. You can make a matching purse. I got the handles. You could either get it from an old purse, or I had these from Joann's that I got. And another thing I see a lot of people making are masks. So you could even make like a matching mask for your outfit. I got my Toy Story Martians and everything. And if you have a lot of more time in your hands, you could make shoes. Second time making shoes. I wrote Andy on them, but as you can see, walking outside in the real world. So that I wanted to show you, Victoria. Not everybody is as talented with the sewing machine as you seem to be. Everyone could sew. I just used YouTube to learn, and it just takes some time and dedication to do. I mean, besides the dress, I didn't have to sew anything else. I just put some fabric here. I bought some buttons. These are just, what do you call these, button fabric covers that usually people use on dresses, but I just hot glued clip-ons on it. All right, so on Instagram today I asked if you guys have any questions about me at a thrift store, and one person asked me, oh, is there a pattern? Well, let me finish this one. The first person asked me, what's the first thing I go to when I go to a thrift store? The first thing I go towards is dresses, because I love like different types of dresses. I try to find vintage looking dresses or 80s dresses that match the 40s silhouette. And then I go on to shoes, then hats, and then any knickknacks in the house. And then last time I was here, I found a curling iron that I loved from a long time ago. Never could find it again, but they had it here. So, hi Bernie. So, and my number one, forgot that I had it in here for you guys. And my number one thing that I take to a thrift store is a tape measure. And I'm going to show you guys how I use it. And then let's see here, Janine. Yes. Is there a pattern for the dress? Woo. The pattern that I use for this dress is from here to the top is the Gertie. It's a Simplicity. I don't remember the number, but I will comment it down below. It's a Simplicity pattern by Gertie. And then the bottom, I use a rectangle gathered skirt, and then I gathered the bottom ruffles. Yep. And the red is also repurposed from the thrift store. I got it from an extra small skirt. So I mean, I never thought I'd shop for an extra small skirt, but here it is. And I'll give it a twirl. So Janine, I'll get that answer for you because I don't remember the pattern off the top of my head, but it's one of the Gertie Simplicity patterns. Is there any questions on there? Oh. Hello. All right, so I am going to show you how to measure a dress, because there are some places that you're not allowed to go into the dressing room. So one of the best ways to, let's see here, Victoria, you have a gift, making a woman look fabulous. YouTube channel, Adventures in Your World. I do have a YouTube channel. It's Pinup Miami. I'm going to be more active in it. I'm making a big announcement in a week, so stay tuned. But back to measuring. So the first thing is bring a tape measure with you. And before you get here, make sure that you wear, when you're at home, you wear your undergarments that you wear if you have any. Like I like to wear corsets, so I always have one on. So you have to take your measurements with how you're gonna dress for any occasion that you're buying a dress for. And the 3 measurements that I would measure for is your bust. So make sure like at the highest point of your bust, you measure. Then you take your measurement from your waist, like right where your belly button is. And then a measurement at the highest point of your hips. So, and I usually have them written down on the notes on my iPhone, you know, the little memo pad. So I'm going to show you here. So now you have your measurements and you know what you need to know. So you are going to find a garment, and let's say this dress, you find it on the racks and you want to know, you know, you can't try it on. How do you figure out if you could fit in it? You got to take into account, you know, try to find the bust line is usually like right where the armpits end. So you would measure, you know, usually on the rack. So then you would measure it and make sure the garment is laid flat. I'll pick that up. And then you measure it and times it by 2, and it'll give you the measurement that this garment is gonna finish in. And then you go to the waist. This dress automatically has the waist marked on it, so you'll be able to measure it and then times it by 2. And if it's too small to your measurement, then don't even think about getting it. If it's a little bigger, I would get it maybe an inch or 2 bigger than yours, so you make sure it fits. And then you would do the same thing at the waist. Most dresses have a silhouette, but you'll notice I like to buy dresses that have a circle skirt, so then automatically you know they fit the waist. Any questions?
Just some comments on your outfit.
Oh, what did they say? Oh. And then you could do the same thing with stretchy dresses, which are great for being comfortable, going to the beach, especially in the summer heat if you're from South Florida like I am. And this really gives like a nice flowy, yeah, I can't put it over my head. So then you can see here, yeah, you can't try on clothes like this because you won't know if it fits or not. So again, try it on. If you cannot try it on, this is my best friend because I never want to get in and out of my outfits or my hats are in the way. Sorry. Oh yeah, so like for the hat, you could, I added this from the bed sheets, but I got this hat also here. I just took out what it had, and now it's an interchangeable hat that I could style with whatever outfit I'm wearing. You could get ribbon, make a bow in the back. I've also added flowers. You could add flowers to it. Different things you could do. And then you just plop it on and you could style any type of outfit you like. And then the thrift stores are great because you could mix match modern items to vintage items. So if you have a dress that you want to fit, you have like, I know these are not vintage, but these are perfect mules that you can match to some capris, some pastel outfits, and it's just really dainty. I mean, I could see Marilyn Monroe rocking these out, going to Publix with her mask. And then I just wanted to bring out, you know, since I made this dress with these sheets, you could buy sheets. Like, these are beautiful sheets you could use. Again, cheaper than Joann's. You could use tablecloths to make a circle skirt. And today I actually found something that I'm going to take home. And I'm going to show you guys because it's beautiful. Come on, guys. Do you see me in this? Hit that like button if you like it. Because it's not vintage. I mean, it is vintage. It has a bolero. Mostly 80s, but I'm sure I could style it up to look my look. Can we just take a look at these sleeves? How cute. So I'm excited to wear that. And really, the difference between vintage shops and thrifting is that vintage shops, like, they have somebody that curates everything to like a certain look. So, and thrifting, it's more like a hunt. So what I love about thrifting is you never know where you're gonna find. You're gonna find one-of-a-kind pieces that nobody has still, and you're just able to put together a different look. Oh, thank you, Bernie. Thank you, Bernadette. And Kelly, that dress. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I made it from these bed sheets. And do any of you have any questions? You guys have any questions?
We got Ola from Hawaii.
Oh, aloha. So, sorry I talked a little quick. I haven't done a public space video in a while.
Is it awesome? There's a question. What are the best items to look for in a thrift shop?
Yeah, the best items to look the best items to look for in a thrift shop is, well, since I sew, I would say something that could be used as fabric, dresses, hats, and shoes. I would say those are what I look for the most. And jewelry. And jewelry. You could do that. Yes. And because I like to use a lot of clip-on earrings, so thrift stores usually carry a lot of clip-on earrings or the screwbacks, but I really don't like the screwbacks because I don't like the way it feels. If you're wondering what that is instead of the clip-ons going like this, it has like literally a little screw with a little end, like, so this ending would be a screw instead of like slapping like that. So yeah. And I know that like 2 weeks ago somebody requested me doing victory rolls, so I'll be doing that next week. And if you guys have any comments or requests, let me know down below. And I am so happy that you guys joined in, and I look forward to next week. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and please stay safe. Yes, I made those earrings, Bernie. Bye.